it's still going. Hold on.
It takes a second.
Yeah. All right, and Mark, and then I'll cue you, Steph. No, you cue Steph. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, 3, 2.
Hello and welcome to a very special interview on The Dish. Today we have Clinton Kelly, co-host of TLC's What Not to Wear and Boston College class of 1991, actually.
I prefer 99.
But it's a very nice to have you on campus. Welcome back to campus today. Of course, you're here for something for the Career Center, but we'd like to welcome you back and say, what's it like being on campus today?
It's a little bit weird, to be honest with you. I mean, I went to school here 20 years ago. In so many ways, it seems like yesterday, but yet 20 years have passed by, so that's kind of bizarre. I feel like I'm in a little bit of a time warp.
Wow.
But it's cool. I mean, it's funny. The campus seems a little smaller to me, and the students seem a little bit younger. Yeah.
But is there any place you have to visit every time you come back?
I just like seeing my favorite professors. Every time I come back, I make sure that I meet with Anne-Marie Barry and Bob Chipka, who are really my two favorite professors from when I was here, and were very instrumental in setting me on the path that I ended up on.
Oh, fantastic. So, of course, after Boston College, you moved on to Chicago and went to Northwestern, where you got a master's in journalism. I feel like I know your whole bio now, but what was your next career move after getting your master's?
I got a job as an assistant editor at a magazine called Sports Style, which doesn't even exist anymore, but it was a trade magazine for the sporting goods industry. And, it was slim pickings because the economy wasn't so great at the time, but I thought, you know what, this is kind of a fun magazine. The way they did it was actually great. It wasn't your typical trade magazine that was boring. So it was a fun trade magazine, and the company that published it also published Women's Wear Daily, and I thought maybe one day I can wiggle my way in there.
Awesome. Did you always know you wanted to work in fashion?
No.
No?
No, not at all. I had no desire to work in fashion at all.
Oh. I
just really wanted to write about whatever people would pay me to write about.
So after working in journalism for so long, then how did you branch out into TLC's What Not to Wear?
Well, I ended up being a freelance writer and a freelance editor for many years, and I got tired of the freelance lifestyle because it's hard. I mean, you've got to pound the pavement all the time to try to get work, and so I decided to try to get a job on staff in a magazine, and then I just I ended up getting a job at Marie Claire, and then I started had a toe in fashion, and then I got a job at Mademoiselle, and I was a little bit more involved in fashion there, and then from there I got a job at a magazine called DNR, which doesn't exist, but that was a menswear fashion magazine, so it all just kind of happened to me.
Oh, fantastic. And what's it like working with your co-host, Stacey London?
Stacey's great. I mean, we have a very complex relationship, I guess you could say, in that we've been working together for so many years now, and we really went through some very difficult times together. I mean, of course we had fun, but there were times when we were working so much that we were just emotionally and physically exhausted, but we were always there for each other, and we always make each other laugh. To this day, we still make each other laugh every day, and it's a great working environment.
Oh, you guys have great chemistry on here, of course, and it's so fun to watch you guys. But I have to say, there's been so many makeover shows that have aired on television and quickly gone off. What sets your show apart? Why do you think now in its 8th season it's doing so well?
Because it's not about the clothes. It's really about the person's journey and making sure that the message matches the person. Making sure that you're getting everything you want out of your life through clothes. And I know that sounds weird, but it's really important that you refine your message. So if you want people to think that you're smart, or you want people to think that you're sexy, or you want people to think that you're really hardworking, there are ways to show that through your clothing. So we're all about refining that message, and then it's about somebody's journey. Over the course of a week, people on What Not to Wear go through a major emotional journey.
Fantastic. Okay, so now we're going to redirect the conversation and go into, of course, your area of expertise, which is fashion, I would say. And what are some must-have trends for spring?
You know what? It's funny. I get asked this question a lot, so you're certainly not the only reporter I'm going to tell this to. But I am not really a fashion guy. I'm a style guy. And I don't really keep up with trends, believe it or not. I mean, I do. I mean, I know what the trends are, and I know that they're important, but I don't really care.
Okay. What? That's
what I care about is helping a woman take the trends that are offered to her and take the ones that she wants and make them her own and put her own special twist on them. So I'm not that kind of guy who's like, can't wait to see what Balenciaga is going to put down the runway. I'm so excited. I don't care. You can if they want to put bloomers down the runway, that's fine with me. You want to do hot pants? I don't care. I'm going to show real women how to use those trends.
Awesome. That's great. Now, I've heard a rumor that you're horrified by the way Boston College students dress when they go to class. I heard.
Did I say that?
I heard that you were that it was horrible that we go in sweatpants and flip-flops.
I think that you should dress up a little bit for class. I don't think you have to get completely decked out in a ball gown or anything, but I think that it shows disrespect to your professors if you show up looking like you just rolled out of bed. I don't think it's the right thing to do. If you know, they're getting up there, they put together their lesson plan, they're standing up there for an hour and a half, sometimes more than that, really trying to teach you something. And you should be receptive to that in all ways, with you know, the questions that you ask, with your body language in class, and the clothes that you put on your back. So and it's not just BC students. I mean, this is college students in general. As far as college students go, I don't think BC students dress all that bad. I've been to other colleges where they wear pajamas to class. And if I were the professor, I'd be like, get your butt out of here. I don't care if you're paying for this class. You're going to go home and put on some pants.
Well, so what would your advice be for someone who wants to look cute yet comfortable in class?
Well, you know, it's all about jeans. I mean, I think jeans are completely appropriate for class. They're, you know, they're a modern staple in every man and woman's wardrobe. I think, you know, a nice pair of jeans, you know, a shoe that isn't a sneaker would be a good option. You know, we're not talking about, you know, something super fancy. You could just do a blouse, a cardigan, a cute little jacket. It doesn't have to be, you know, a suit or anything like that. Just, you know, dark jean without holes and rips and tears and all that, or fraying. Flat shoe, cotton blouse, cotton jacket. This is not too difficult.
Fantastic. All right. And do you have any fashion pet peeves that you just cannot stand? Anything?
Well, not so much as far as you know, college students go, but my biggest pet peeve in the world is seeing people, you know, throughout the United States, especially moms, or not even moms. It's sort of this mom uniform drives me nuts, of the Reebok sneaker or any sort of athletic sneaker, the light jean, a one-size-fits-all t-shirt, and a hoodie. Like this is a ubiquitous look throughout the country, and it's gross.
Okay, well, be honest with us. Is there any piece of article of clothing that you have that you're embarrassed to say you own? Any Crocs in your closet?
I do not own Crocs. I do own a pair of flip-flops that I wear in the summer to the beach. I do actually own track pants. Somebody was shocked to hear that I own track pants, because guess what? I do go to the gym from time to time. I do have one jacket that I will never wear in public, though. It is a green, it's a bright green chinoiserie, like smoking jacket that I bought. I thought it was cool, and it looks terrible on me. And I wore it once to a Christmas party that I threw. My sister said I looked like Liberace, so I never brought that back.
Well, of course, I know we're running a little quick over on time, but is there one last piece of advice you want to share with Boston College students?
I would just say, you know, be true to yourself, just in general. I mean, you know, it's not really about the clothes and what not to wear. What I do isn't about clothes. It's about having self-respect and making sure that everybody knows that you respect yourself. And that's the best way to get what you want out of life.
Well, awesome. We appreciate you being here so much. And of course, we know it was your birthday earlier this week, so we got you what I like to call what not to wear in public, the Snuggie. But
is that a BC Snuggie?
It is the BC Snuggie.
I'm not taking it. What am I going to do with that?
Wear it at home.
I'm not going to wear that at home. I have some dignity.
Bring it home, basically.
Give it to somebody who needs it. Somebody who's cold. I'm warm. You're not going to give me a Snuggie?
My gift has been refused on air. This has never happened to me.
I will take it.
Use it as a joke gift. Give it to someone else. Give it to my neighbor for dinner. It's the new frontier.
I'm sad that these are even being made.
The blanket with arms. Everyone loves it.
I hate it.
Thank you so much for allowing us to have this interview.
Yeah, thanks.
We appreciate it so much.
Next time I'll take a check rather than a snug. How did you pay for this thing? It's $14.99. I'll give it back to you. How about you give me the $15?
No, keep it. We're here at BCT. We're high rolling here. So.
Go Eagles.
Thank you so much. And we're sending it back to the desk.
Mr. Kelly, would you mind saying your name and you're watching Boston College Television for us?
Yeah, sure.
All right, whenever you're ready. And you can hold up the Snuggie too. Feel free to put it on too.
Yeah,
That's not gonna happen.
We're out of the house.
Can I just drop my mic?
No, it's
Oh,
Nope.
I just disconnected my mic.
Just plug it in for himself.
Yep.
It's on the side somewhere.
We're good.
Okay. Hi, I'm Clinton Kelly, class of '91, and you're watching Boston College Television, and I just got a BC Snuggie, which I'm gonna burn!
You're awesome.
That was great. Thank you so much.
Good job, guys. That was great.